Hey guys, Magpie here. And so for a little while I've been talking about this game Crossout, and now it's finally in open beta. I'm not sure if it's on Steam, as a matter of fact, but it is available if you go to the Crossout website, if you have a Gaijin account. If you've played War Thunder, you have one. And you can get on there and actually install and play the game. So I think I've kind of been over some of the designs and like what you do in this game, and that basically you build vehicles pretty much from the ground up. And, well, today I guess I just wanted to show you a couple designs and pretty much how the game turns out. So there's a couple of things that they ended up doing to the game before going to open beta, which was, among other things, the fewer tires you have, the faster your vehicle goes, which is interesting because before the patagram was basically just slap down as many tires as you could. And they did put in this little note that oh, hey, so if you have X amount of tires, if you have more tires, it puts more strain on the engine. It wasn't really noticeable until now. See, I have this little three-wheel thing, which is like pretty much just, let me see, where is this thing in regards to weight? Yeah, like if you can see the mass there in the bottom right, this thing is like just on the precipice. But it has three wheels, so ultimately, even though it has less mass, because it has fewer wheels, it still goes pretty quick because it's more power to those wheels. And I have an engine on there, which certainly helps. So some of the builds now are a little bit less, having so many wheels. So, I mean, because once again, the fewer wheels, the faster it goes. So a four-wheel build, or as you saw, a three-wheel build, they will go pretty fast as compared to builds with more wheels. So it's a bit of a question between whether you go with redundancy or whether you go with performance. So let's actually get into something here. So they have, so one of the things you might notice when you start playing is that it's kind of a pain in the butt to collect scrap, copper, fuel, all this other crap that you need. If you're having a hard time getting scrap, do these. So the seasonal rewards. The very first one is easy. As you can see, I've already completed it here. But each of these little objectives that you complete will gain you scrap. That's the little thing where it says reward and then that little hexagon symbol, that's scrap. So each of these give you a reward. Honestly, I mean, that's the thing is that it's like the reward is 300 scrap, but it's like compared to each single reward here, you're getting more than that. So that's one way. Another way is your dailies. So let's see here. So there's stay in the game, well, play the game for X amount of hours a week. I thought 14 was kind of ridiculous, but I managed to pull it off. So, I don't know. But, and then there's spending X amount of time just in a day, which is 60. So, 120, so 60, so 2 hours. Yeah, it's not terrible. And thing is that, so a new day, a new challenge. So every day you get another daily objective. And so each day you'll get a new one. I'm not sure if the old ones will go away if you didn't do anything to complete them. But yeah, so for instance here I have complete 7 battles. Yeah, and missions using a shotgun. So the verbiage can be a little weird if you're not used to it. But that means, let me grab my mother trucker. Bad mother trucker here, and go get my butt kicked and a mission. So missions are PvE. Raids are PvE, which grant you these resources, copper, which is used for crafting, and the higher ones. So these tickets are used to buy crates, but you see this stays at 1 piece, right? But the thing is, you see, well, for this particular one, the invasion, not a good example. Let's start here. So every 120 reputation, which is experience, effectively, you get 1 unit of that. Now, first 2 are easy, so that's going to be the same. But then on this one, it's now for every 35 reputation. So the more XP you gain, the more copper you gain. For fewer XP per resource. So that's pretty handy overall. And then on hard, which, by the way, these things are hard. Yeah. But then it's 12. So that's like nothing, but loads. But then you can see the fuel sources increase, the required ranks increase, the required power score increase, so on and so forth, etc. At any rate, alright, so let me just check what I need real quick. So I just finished building this to fuss around with. So this is pretty neat. So there's, I'm sure you guys have probably seen before, but there's, machine guns, autocannons, cannons, shotguns, and it's kind of a sort of pentagram in that it's kind of paper, rock, scissors to a point. Doesn't always work out that way ideally, but there we go. Let's see if I can flip this thing over. Oh, did I screw the weight? Yeah, see now, it's 3601. It's kind of yellow. So you'll notice the acceleration and speed increased, well, tremendously when I took that off as opposed to putting it on. Let's see, so that's a little bit lighter, so that's less. But, yeah. Bottom line here, I'm going to need some better tires or a better engine, because tires have mass. Which, tonnage. So, okay, mass is a measurement of, well, how massive your vehicle is. Tonnage increases the amount of mass your vehicle can carry until you start suffering negative effects. If you have pretty much, so it's not even like you've reached the maximum of mass. It's you get near your cap and your vehicle starts slowing down pretty significantly. Even before that, you'll notice that you get little performance hits. But let's see here. So that's what I'm using, small wheels. And you'll notice turning wheels have less tonnage than the just drive wheels. And this is pretty significant because you can actually get a build with nothing but steering wheels, which is actually pretty agile. But you're losing on the tonnage. So that is a consideration. So, whatever, let me save that real quick. I will get back to that some other time. Shotguns. We need to do shotguns. We need to do missions of the shotguns. What do I need to do the missions or the shotguns for? More shotguns. Alright, sounds good. So here you have the missions. And missions, you select what mission you want to do, and I believe these are... Oh, man. So they have a daily limit on the scrap. They have a couple of those things. They're kind of annoying. But right now it is beta, so they are working on tweaking some of the values. But so each mission, you'll see there's a couple of these rewards. Now the thing is you get one of these, and it's roll for one of these. But another little monkey wrench they throw in there is that you can also potentially get anything of this particular quality from this mission type. So, yeah. And then, so, in the raids, you have copper. In this, you also have wires and electronics, which are for higher grade weapons. But, alright. Let's get into this here. Matches queue pretty quick. If they're not queuing very quick, you can go to options and go down and select your region. So, right now, before, queuing on US was pretty bad. So, like, you might get a match and it'd be, like, mostly bots and a couple players, because that's the thing. So, they have a good balance system in that they will add bots if, basically to round out the power score. But here, so you'll see everybody here, that guy in the bottom right, William, that's a bot. So they have these, like, really generic names. But everybody else is a player. Everybody else. Bots will always be below the players on the on that little thing here. So let's see what's going on. This is a new map, which is a pretty sweet map. It's curious because you slide around like it's ice, except sand. Uh-oh. What is that? So I got shotgun, so I'm gonna chill a little bit, kind of wait for everybody to get engaged, and then go nuts. Oh man, like that guy who's just driving into everyone and getting shot by everyone. You know what? I might just go and join the team because I'm stuck out here alone. Not really. I see that guy. I see that guy too. Yeah. Matter of fact, let's see if I can flank this dude. So though I'm not doing a whole lot right now. Aha! Boom, weaponless. So the thing is that in this game, there's a couple of key factors when it comes to actually taking people down, like this guy, who's AFK. Wow, they took him down without doing anything at all. So you can destroy people's tires, which will, of course, limit their mobility. You can just straight up destroy their cabin, which will destroy the vehicle. But generally that tends to take more damage because your overall structure, effectively your HP, you can see down at the bottom there, that little white bar, is determined not only by your cap, but also all the other points on your vehicle that add structure. So, oh man. So you see my guns are flashing down there, which means they're overheated. So I gotta wait for them to come back up. That dude ain't gonna give me the time. Alright, only one thing left to do now. So if you get gunned, you can hold escape and you will start your self-destruct and you will blow up and hopefully take somebody with you. So, yeah, unfortunately, can't win them all. So you can go and you can see what everybody's doing. Mostly getting blown up, I figure. Look at this guy. So, like I was saying about weapons, there's a couple different weapons in this game, and among them are melee weapons, which you see on this dude right here. Up on the front, he's got this big old auger. So, ramming people does damage. Ramming people with melee weapons does even more damage. But the thing is that whenever you ram into somebody, you both take damage. Melee weapons, and they can range from that auger to like a bumper, have damage reduction from you ramming into them and ramming each other, so it'll take reduced damage. So if you just hit each other and you just hit each other with like cabs or just parts of your car, you'd both take X amount of damage. I have no idea how it's figured. I'm still doing some testing to figure out how it's figured. But you would take less damage if you had a melee weapon than the other dude did. In fact, they would take more damage. But eventually your melee weapon will break from ramming into people. Oh, look at that. We won. So, nice. So, honestly, matches are quick, just bang, bang, bang. Blow through stuff pretty quick here. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't get nothing for that. That's weird. But, once again, beta, or it could just be me not quite understanding something. Yeah, I got one there, but not that bottom one. Weird. Once again, it is beta. Stuff like that. So let's see. This time, so that dude's Francis 555. So I think there's like even a bot named Francis. But if their name is anything like numbers or just in any way a little bit odd, then yeah, basically it's a player. So you can see next to everybody's name we got a number, and that's their power score, which is basically a composite determination of the value of all of your parts. So unfortunately, I don't really have many good weapons. I don't have particularly good tires. So honestly, the main thing I think I have is a radiator and that little engine on the back you see. So you see on the minimap there's a little icon of like a crane with a hook. That means there's somebody who's flipped over. Now, whenever you're flipped over, you can unflip yourself in 30 seconds. Or if you have a jack, which is a component, I think it takes 1 energy installed, you can flip yourself pretty much immediately. But otherwise, players can always help other people by flipping them back over. Man, this is weird. So most matches, people like just run in. Oh, excuse you. This guy's a little too happy I rescued him. But yeah, a lot of the time you'll see people just rushing in after each other. Oh man. Oh jeez. Oh gosh. Oh boy. Ah, get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Ah, got it. Alright. So, boo! Got him. So, yeah, one thing you'll note is that, a lot of the people have those other tires, which I feel is a good investment, but right now, they could definitely use some rebalancing on the cost, because tires cost the same amount to craft as everything else. Now, there are some things I was not so happy about that being with, but tires are the worst, because you need 2 tires, right? You need 2 tires at a minimum to do something useful. 1 tire, not going to do jack crap for you. Yeah, sorry. Nope, nothing doing. You didn't see shit. But, yeah, hopefully they'll end up rebalancing the cost or making it so for that cost it builds you 2 tires. I think if anything they might reduce it or, do nothing at all. Also potentially likely. So I saw that one dude. Oh, are they just fighting down there? Huzzah! This guy's gonna be pissed with me. Why? Why do you do this, Magpie? I'm a bird. I do things. Alright. So, as you've probably noticed by now, if you're new to this game, people shooting each other, bits pop off. Pretty sweet. Ah, one dude left. Oh, no dudes left. So, each component, each part on your vehicle has a value. Now, some of them, structure. So they all have structure. Some of them have structure, but they don't contribute structure. Normal raids. That's why. Raids are the PvE thing. So, every vehicle has structure. Every part has structure. Not strictly every part that has structure contributes that to your overall HP. So in theory, right, I have a part that's like 50 structure, and my cabin is like 300 structure. If somebody's shooting my part, I do believe the way, because it's, I don't know, I haven't quite wrapped my head around it, but theoretically, right, somebody destroys that part that is 50 HP, and by the way, they have kind of like a maximum, like a cap. So if somebody shoots this part that has 50 HP with a shot that does 100 damage, it will do 50 HP to me and destroy that part. So overall, yeah. I don't know why I chased that guy. Whoa! Boom! What you gonna do now, guy? Gonna blow yourself up? You might. Nope. I'll go nowhere. You and me are going to be the best of friends, and I'm going to blow your tires off. No. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where you going, buddy? Whoa. So that guy's got some augers, so I'm getting the heck away from that. Well, so either mobility killing somebody, i.e. blowing off their tires, or destroying the weapons is good, because, I mean, you can't repair stuff in this game. So your crap gets blown off, it's blown off, you're done. Oh, man, it looks like we got them pretty much surrounded over here. Let me get into this. What the heck am I looking at? I'm hoping! Your tower is ridiculous. And silly. Ooh, hi. I guess that's kind of like an equivalent of a high five or something. Ah, crap. So that sound means the base is being captured. If it's particularly more urgent and loudish, or what was that, like high-pitched? That's what I'm thinking of. It means it's at your base. Yeah, I gotta get to the base. So if you stop a cap by getting into the circle in your base, I'm pretty sure it's like World of Tanks, War Thunder, like all of them use that same mechanic tree. So if I can get onto the base, I can stop this dude from capping. Oh man, dudes, multiple. Oh, you son of a, this guy. No, you get that crap out of here. I haven't. Oh, he's about to suicide. See, red glowing in his cab. Oh, we went. So, thing about capturing the base is if you get a portion of the base locked in, so you see there's the 1, 2, 3. At 3, obviously you win. If you get a portion of the base locked in, so you get 1/3 of it, no matter what happens the rest of the match, as long as your team is eliminated, you win. So you can be a unicycle driving around, and they can have all 7 people or whatever, you will still win. So, yeah, it's, it can be annoying, because say you're a super heavy tank, and you've made it all the way to the enemy base, or you're not, you've just, lost your mobility, because dudes blew the crap out of your car, and then somebody's capping your base and you can't get back, because once again, there's no repairs. Yeah, that can kind of suck. But it creates an interesting pentagram where you can have, there's a purpose for tanks, there's a purpose for light fast vehicles, because if there's no base capturing, everybody would just be a giant tank, because why wouldn't you? It's a death match. You want to win, so you're going to be the heaviest thing possible. So in this case, the capture point's in the middle of the map. So both teams are going to approach it, most likely, and one another. And that's probably where the fight's going to take place. Let's see here. I am on, actually the power score, I'm probably on the higher end. There we are. I'm not sure what I want to do here exactly. We're going to kind of sneak around, shoot some people in the butt. If I can do some slashing attacks, that'd be great. What I mean by that, kind of boom and zoom, in theory, that you come up on some dude, or dudette, whatever. I don't judge. Oh, excuse you. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, man. Oh, geez. Screw you. So, ideally what would have happened there is I would have hit them, and then I would have kept on driving, and then they, would have not won. Ah, man. I'm just taking skulls, I guess. Here I come to save the day. All your guns are going away. That guy's got a cannon, and he's overlooking the point. I don't like it. Oh, he's on fire. Mine! Alright. So now, I get a huge fuster cluck. Got him. Alright. So we're on the point. They have to come down here and physically get on the point to stop us from capturing it. And being that there's only one point, of course, they can't run to our base. They have to stop us. So, and frankly, that doesn't look too likely. There's only 3 of them left. Oh, hold on. I saw a red dot. Where are you, red dots? There he is. Oh, there's the guy. Hey, little guy. What are you doing? What are you doing, little guy? No, come on, talk to me. Talk to me. He's still got a gun. I see it in the front there. He's not answering. No, you're not going away. You didn't answer the call. All you had to do, oh, excuse you. What are you even doing over here? You look ridiculous. So we have more in the capture point here, so being that this is an encounter, we should win. Alternatively, there's the whole thing of if you have more vehicles left at the end of the round than the other team does, once again, you'll win. Man. So, geez, gosh. Let me try playing something else here. I still got that daily of the cannons, but just for posterity. Let's see. Let's bring forth the wall. So, as you see, my personal preference is, so far I've had the most success building something that is very powerful in the front, because let's be honest, people are not particularly brilliant. And what they will often do is drive straight at you, trying to shoot you in the face, and if you shoot them in the face slightly better, then you will win. So that's the idea here. That is my design philosophy. So, looking at stuff I want to build here. Once again, tires. I'm really hoping they cut the price in half, or they make it so you build double or something. Because 3, 2, 2. Okay, 1 tire or 1 cannon. 3, 2, 2. One of these is useful without having to have a bunch of them. Now, man. So they changed things recently, so they made it so it's so engineers is the faction you will always be with. They're always your primary faction, I guess. Whereas the other factions you can choose to level. They'll have neat stuff. And the stepping wolves were just added recently, by the way. You can't even get them until, 25 of the engineers. So practically maxing them out. But yeah, you can get a feel of all the factions right here with this stuff. They have basically this, which is kind of similar to the Scavengers for that tanky kind of feel. The Spitfire, which is for the Maniacs, for that kind of run and gun kind of build. And the Rapier, which is an autocannon, which unfortunately right now they're kind of a little not great. So, once again, beta. We'll see if things change. It's been around, it's been very difficult. My cat is waving at me. The wife may have helped slightly, but the cat was waving. Man, so I'm not even sure what I want to build next. I got all kinds of neat stuff. Tires would be good to make that one build work. Matter of fact, much as I hate to sink the additional stuff into it, I really should get the tires. Man, that looks nice, doesn't it? You know what? I'll let you guys decide. So, favorite, subscribe, and let me know what the heck I should build next, because frankly, I have no idea.